What's up, everybody? This is Mike here at Row Comics, and I'm going to lower this a little bit. I don't know what it sounds like, because for some reason my monitor doesn't work. And by monitor, I mean listening on the headset to hear exactly what my voice sounds like, and the audio and all that stuff. And I really, honestly, don't care enough about it to get it, to worry about how to fix it. Whatever. It is what it is. And what could potentially be the final New Comic Book Day stream is right here. This is for the releases on November 6th, assuming there isn't a civil war going on, and we have New Comic Book Day. So let's get into it, shall we? What's up, Anzo? As always, we start off with DC. And DC, they've been killing it for the past, say, 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks, since All In, I think. And then they did the Absolute Batman, and now we're seeing Absolute Superman, which is this is number 1 right here. And Rafa Sandoval is doing the at least the cover. No, he's doing the art too. And yeah, and I did read it, and it was good. And yeah, I expect this to sell just as well as the previous 2 did. And this one I think I should have enough of, unlike Wonder Woman. Action Comics number 1074 is up next. It is still weekly. It is still $4.99 for some reason. And Clayton Henry did this cover here. There are 2 stories in here, one with Superman and the other with Supergirl. Batgirl number 1. This is, I wish I could see who... Tate Bromball, I think, is the name of the writer. I don't know. I'm not familiar with that individual. Takeshi Miyazawa is the artist, and I do know that I like their art quite a bit. So hopefully this is good. This is probably, I'm hoping this is Cass. This should be Cassandra. But yeah, we'll see what it is. I mean, like I said, DC, I mean, Green Arrow, Green Lantern. The Flash was okay. I mean, that was probably the one that was probably my least favorite out of all the books that have been going on since this All In initiative. And hopefully this will be a good one. Batman issue number 154 right there. Jorge Jimenez doing the cover. Zdarsky is writing. I can't see who's doing the art, but it doesn't look like it's Jimenez. So that's always a negative for me, but we'll see. We'll see. Batman and Scooby-Doo Mysteries number 11. This is probably a 12-issue miniseries, so this is probably the penultimate issue of this series. And, yeah. Birds of Prey, issue number 15. Leonardo Romero cover. Not sure who's doing... I wish I could embiggen this, but I can't. And then I also need the screen, so I can't do that. But yeah, you see the cover there. That's enough, right? You know what Birds of Prey is. Oh, up next, this is apparently I'll be getting these membership cards. This is Darkseid Infected. Allegedly, it glows in the dark. But I did miss one. For some reason, Lunar didn't send me the last ones, which were blank. But allegedly they're going to be in this week's shipment, and I say allegedly because with Lunar it's always a treat. It's always a surprise when you get your shipment and you see that the item that was on the invoice has been crossed off with a black magic marker and is no longer in the shipment for some reason. So that's always a treat. So that's why I say allegedly. Here we have DC Horror Presents Creature Commandos issue number 2. This is a 6-issue miniseries, and of course, this will be an animated movie at the end of the year. Actually, it'll be the first of James Gunn's DC initiative. Here we have Green Arrow. This is a 2024 annual. Not sure why it didn't come out last week, but here it is this week. JSA relaunches with the number 1. Unfortunately, Jeff Johns is not writing. However, Jeff Lemire, however you say his name, is writing, and I can't see who's doing the art. Damn it. I should probably have all this written down or something like that, because I can see that Diego Orlo Tegui? Maybe? It did the cover, so maybe he's doing the art. I don't know. Little Batman, month 1, number 1. Now, this isn't Doug Mahnke's Little Batman that he was doing. Or no, was it Tiny Batman? Whatever it was. He was doing these Batman animations on like Post-it notes, and they were awesome. And he would do them on Instagram, and I would tell him, like, you got to get DC to publish these, man, because it's incredible. This is definitely not it. But, yeah, this is cover A by John Michael. Whatever. My Adventures with Superman, number 6, final issue of this 6-issue miniseries. This is cover A, and that's all that really matters. Plastic Man, No More. This is a Black Label series, and this is the penultimate issue for this 4-issue miniseries. Hopefully Plas can get his situation straightened out. Probably not, but it has been entertaining, I will say that. And here is the Martin Morazzo variant. I like Martin's art, so this is why you're seeing this variant cover here. Although I do have some variant covers for the Marvel stuff. They were just cool, too cool to not show off. Poison Ivy, number 27. This is a cover by Jessica Fong. And apparently Ivy's got her own gang. Although she did tell well, I'm not going to spoil last issue for you, but if you know, you know. And last but not least, for DC, Shazam, issue number 17. And I'm not going to say anything further about that. Over in the MCU, we have issue number 2, finally, of Aliens vs. Avengers. And it's more of the same. And by more of the same, I mean more awesomeness, more greatness. I can't wait for this to come out. There we go. And just for that, I also showed you this Andrea Sorrentino variant featuring the Hulk. And then there's this one featuring Thor by Mateus Mahanini. And they're both awesome. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. These could be posters. Incredible. Here we have Avengers, issue number 20. And if you happen to be a fan of the individual on the cover, then this will be the issue for you. Sorry about that. My TARDIS is here. Blood Hunters, number 4. The penultimate issue for this 5-issue miniseries. I'm digging it, but like Miles like just shows up and then leaves and shows up and then leaves. Like, I don't know. I don't know exactly why. But hey, there's one more issue left. Kahori, Reshaper of Worlds, number 1. This, I believe, is a one-shot. I thumbed through it, but I didn't read it. And I have to say I did like the art. This is based on the character that premiered in Season 2 of What If, the animated series. And here is Maria Wolf's variant. I dig Maria Wolf stuff. Hence the reason you're seeing it. And there's also this Marvel Animation variant, which is cool. Unfortunately, I don't know who did the art. It does say RM there, but I don't know who RM is. Just that this looks really cool. Kid Venom, finally. I mean, is this like quarterly or something? Like, what's the deal? This is issue number 3. Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars, number 11, Facsimile, The Face of Doom. And then apparently there's a variant where you see Doom's face. Here we have Negasonic Teenage Warhead, number 1. This is only like, what, 5 years too late? I mean, she's been in the movies since, what was it, the first one I think she was in? I know she was definitely in the second one. But yeah, no, she was in the first one. Like, y'all couldn't do a comic book about her then? I mean, has she been in any Deadpool comic? I mean, I'm not really a fan of Deadpool at all. But I'm pretty sure she hasn't been featured. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, correct me in the comments, please. I love being corrected in comments. It's one of the things I live for. Spider-Man Black Suit and Blood, number 4. This, unfortunately, is the final issue of this 4-issue miniseries, and I don't know who did this cover, nor do I know who did this cover. But I can tell you, they're both Spider-Man Black Suit and Blood, number 4. Oh, wait, you know what? Leonardo Romero did this cover here. Unfortunately, they didn't have the artist for cover A, but it's there. Speaking of Spider-Man, here we have Spider-Man Homegrown Heroes, number 2. Suitable for all ages, featuring the Scarlet Witch. Spider Society, number 4, the final issue for this 4-issue miniseries. And then there's also this variant cover. Had to put Spider-Punk. Got to show him off. And this is Ruan, R-U-A-N. I don't know the first name. I apologize. Spider-Punk. Number 4. Star Wars Ahsoka, number 4. This is the penultimate issue. This is a 6-issue miniseries, apparently. So that means that this is the second to last issue, which is what penultimate means. Star Wars Battle of Jakku, Insurgency Rising, number 4 of 4. Phil Noto doing the cover duties right there. Ultimates number 6 is up next. And if you like any of the characters in this book, well, enjoy them while they last. That's all I will say. Venom War number 4, penultimate issue of this 5-issue miniseries. I thumbed through this. I am not a fan of symbiotes. Y'all know that. I keep saying this on a weekly basis. But there's a lot of symbiotes in this issue. Here we have a Clayton Crane Venom Horse variant. I'm not saying that what it says on there. You can see what it says on there underneath Venom Horse. So I'm just going to leave it at that. I refuse to say that. It's bad enough they got me to say, what was it? Zombiotes. And, yeah. Spider-Man issue... Oh, wait, no. Spider-Man. Venom War Spider-Man number 4 of 4. This is a 4-issue miniseries. And this was actually really, really good. Like, this was so good that I'm hoping that the two gentlemen who wrote this actually are the ones that write Spider-Man. Whenever Joe Kelly is done with the 8 Deaths of Spider-Man, I don't know what issue that's going to be. I know they're going to relaunch it. It's going to happen soon. So I'm hoping that these two gentlemen are the new writers, because this was really good. And again, I did say, you heard me say previously how much I hate symbiotes. I do. And this was good. He actually, well, yeah, it was good. In fact, number 1, for some reason, I was talking with a customer. They couldn't get their hands on it, and I sold out. But it's hard to get, and it was good. It was really good. And here's the variant cover. Raphael Grassetti. Right there. X Factor number 4 is up next. And it's X Factor. And here's X-Force number 5. Now, there's a blurb on here. A blurb is like a little box that says something like, in this issue, the Marvel Universe will never be the same, blah, 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 whatever. This issue says, in this issue, X-Force dies. So, there you go. Enjoy. X-Men number 7. Another issue without Stegman, unfortunately. However, the art in here is very, very Stegman-ish. In fact, I almost thought it was Ryan Stegman, but it's not. And it's good. Yeah. So that's it for books. I do have some other things, such as posters. This is the poster by Sanford Green for the Doom one-shot right there. And then there's this one by Psylocke. I don't know who did the art on this. I apologize, but it's Psylocke, so it doesn't matter. And then there's this awesome one. This is the thumbnail. And you may not notice, but in the bottom left-hand corner, there used to be a black box there. I don't know why. And it's also on, I believe it's on the poster too. I did look at the poster to see what it was, but they do have the logo. Because the logo, I mean, y'all know how I feel about the thumbnail, and like I go crazy with the Virgin variants and all that stuff to make sure that it's just the art. But here, what I did was, I don't mind the logo because that's a part of the cover. Like if you look at the headstone, like it's right in front of the logo. Like everything about this cover is awesome. It's awesome. So, but what happened was on the bottom left-hand corner, they had a little black box, which is where the UPC was. And so what I did was I wanted to get rid of the little black box. So I found another image where it wasn't a straight virgin variant, but they didn't have that section covered up. So my rudimentary Photoshop skills allowed me to cover it up. And of course, now that I'm pointing it out, everybody knows that it was there. What's up, Sean? How's it going, my friend? But yes, this is a poster. This is a poster, and it looks quite awesome. So if you are a fan of Mike Zeck, I would suggest picking this up. Or this run. This is part of Craven's Last Hunt. And yes, it's one of the seminal Spider-Man storylines. Definitely. And last but not least, to put everything in, I do have these Doom boxes that this is the A cover. Well, sorry, the first printing and the second printing covers. And one is on one side, one's on the other side. They're not two separate things. It's the same box, just flipped over. So those will be here too. And last but not least, we have some independent books here. Although I don't know if you'd consider Disney independent, but there is this Frozen, Olaf's Tiny Tales animated movie, which I have not seen, nor will I ever see. This is FML. I don't know what it's about, but I do know it's from Dark Horse. It's a #1. Kelly Sue DeConnick and David Lopez handle the creative duties. There's also two names there. Was it Chris Peter and Clayton Coles? I don't know what those two gentlemen do, but I'm sure it's necessary. Here we have Gunslinger Spawn. This is issue number 37. And the cover is by Brett Booth, who I like a lot. I just wish he would do some more Marvel stuff. King Spawn is up next, 39. Number 39. This is a Von Randall cover, variant cover right there. Monster High. Spoiler alert, this is the final art. This is Monster High New Scaremester, number 3, cover A. And here is cover B by Camacho. New Adventures of Disney Pixar's Inside Out 2. This is a trade paperback, volume 1. Big Feelings is what it's called. Then we have Saga, number 70. I wanted to do this as the thumbnail, but I couldn't figure out a way to get rid of the Saga logo and the little image on the bottom there and the chapter 70. So I was just like, you know what? That Spider-Man poster looks awesome, so I'm just going to do that. So that's what I did. See, Brian Vaughn? I hope you're happy. Here we have Scarlet. This is the trade paperback, which contains all 5 issues of the miniseries, the recently just ended miniseries. This is by Joelle Jones, and this is the direct market exclusive cover. So that means you can only get it in comic book stores. And here. Hey, I happen to be a comic book store. Wow. Imagine that. Scorched, number 35. Thaddeus Robeck did this cover here. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Night Watcher, number 3. This is cover A. And this is cover B. And I can't tell you which one I like better because I do like them both. I suppose if I had to choose between the two, it'd probably be this one. This one's a little Eastman and Lairdish, so I would go with that one. But I don't dislike this one. But it's just I'd go with this one instead. And you know what? That's it. That's it. That's the final book. Yeah, look at that. See, there's Frozen. That was the final book. And I didn't even... Damn it. I know I didn't do something. But yes, there's... IDW, for some reason, is going all in. Actually, not for some reason. I know the reason. But they're going all in on Turtles. And they sent me a display for... I haven't built it yet, but it's... Oops. It's big. And I was surprised to get it because usually you get a warning, you know, on the shipping label or whatever, you know, hey, you're getting this or something. And there was nothing like that. So when that big ass box arrived, I'm like, what the hell is this? And that's what it was. And hopefully it'll get better. So, yeah. that was me stalling for time as I added images to this, because this little box here had no images. It's just random things. Usually I have to select each individual cover that I want to put on there, and I forgot to do that. So you guys didn't even notice because I was just rambling on about the turtles. I know. Anyways, that's it. Hopefully tomorrow isn't a cluster, and we will be able to see New Comic Book Day. If you want to get in touch with me, if you've seen anything you liked and you are local, just send me a message. direct.me/rowcomics. That's the place that you can go, and it's for lazy people such as myself. I did it for my people, and there's a bunch of buttons there. You don't even have to type anything. Just hit the button. You go to Instagram, you go to Facebook, you go to Twitter, you go to TikTok, you go to, I don't know, whatever else is there. Pinterest, I think, is there. YouTube is there. There's a button that you can call me. Like, it's all there. It's all there for us lazy people. I did this. I'm looking out for you. Or you can do it, as you see on the screen there, facebook.com/rowcomicsct, or for Instagram, Twitter, or TikTok. It's whatever those are, .com/rowcomics. Although I think with TikTok, you got to put like user/rowcomics maybe, or something. I don't know. Just go to direct.me/rowcomics. It's all there for you. Literally just one button. That's all. In the meantime, I hope everybody votes and has a great New Comic Book Day. Hopefully we have it. Take care.